In this presentation, we're going to go over 5 things to keep track of when growing a startup. It's always a good idea to watch the metrics that are vital for a business. The reason for this is that you'll need plenty of data to make critical decisions regarding your business. You might have plans to scale the startup later on. You might even try to figure out which products or services you're selling are worth keeping around or discontinuing. Let's get started with the following things to keep track of below. First up, we'll take a look at your finances. Financial management is the backbone of any business. For startups, it's critical to have. You need to understand what the financial situation is before making informed decisions. Keep track of your income, expenses, and profits. This will help you determine if the business is financially stable. Your startup should have a budget. You should keep within those limits and avoid overspending. It should also be important to watch your expenses. Unnecessary expenses can tank your finances. Make sure you have a plan in place for funding your startup, whether it's via investors, loans, or other sources. Make sure it's enough to keep it operational. Second, we have customer acquisition. Without customers, the startup won't get the income it needs. You need to know how to acquire new customers. How do you acquire new customers? Well, marketing is vital. You can do this through organic means such as social media. You can also use paid traffic such as ads. For new customers, you need to get the right offer in front of the right people. Research your market and find out who they are. See what their problems are and determine if your startup provides a solution for them. If they do, they can be a paying customer for you. Third, we'll take a look at product development. It's always a good idea to keep track of your product's development. This can include upgrading your current lineup and even creating new ones from the ground up. You have a team to keep track of as well. This includes their productivity, morale, and communication. You want to make sure everyone is on the same page and working together. It's also a good idea to keep track of the latest trends and technologies, especially when it comes to ideas for creating new products or services. Next is the team performance. As mentioned, keeping track of how they are performing is key. You want to communicate with them regularly. You want to see how things are progressing in each department, whether it's your product development team or customer service reps. It's good to connect with them from time to time. If they have a problem, you can find a solution. Another thing to check on is how well your team is doing in terms of productivity. If they're having issues meeting their goals, try to figure out where the problem lies and come up with a solution to improve the numbers. Lastly, the industry trends. These will change numerous times. Your startup will need to adapt to those changes in order for your business to thrive. These trend changes may also lead you to make critical changes. It may also lead to creating new products and services while discontinuing other ones. Stay close or even ahead of these trends as much as possible. We hope this list has been helpful. Be sure to keep track of these 5 things from the beginning of your startup and beyond.